Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome everybody to a brand new video. Now this will be a video that is not normally uploaded on my channel, as for my channel is mainly aimed at a more of a Call of Duty channel. But today I'm going to try something different with a new series that I'm uploading on my channel. Now this series, I'm not sure what the name is going to be yet, but I'm sure it is going to be a creative name. Now today I'll be playing a series that is a Minecraft series on my channel. Now this series will be more of a adventure series or creative series where I just explore the whole Minecraft world and do everything as much as possible and do as much as I can. Now this series will also be just a normal series where I don't play online, it's just going to be offline. I'll be playing on Minecraft 1.9. Now I'll be in this series I'll be trying to be as creative as possible. I'm going to build a lot of things as much as I can, and it's going to be most importantly just be to survive at most. Now I'm going to play on 1.9. It is a little bit of different than 1.8, which is a rather the basic Minecraft. In 1.9 the mods are a little bit different, a little bit harder to kill, and the time set from going to sunset to sunrise, the time is a lot quicker, so it becomes a lot quicker nightfall. So I'm going to be playing on Minecraft 1.9, and I'm going to be creative as much as possible. If you guys have a couple of things I can build, or you guys can join in as much as you can, you're more than welcome. I'll be taking a lot of comments of you guys if there's a lot of things I can build as well. And also for those who don't know Minecraft that much, this is going to be a little bit of an educational series as well for you guys that doesn't know Minecraft that much. So as you can see on screen now, I am on New World is going to be the name, New World 1.9, and I'm just going to kick off with the gameplay. So first of all, we just have to go and grab ourselves as much resources as we can, and we're going to try and get the normal resources. Weird place to spawn in. Quickly get all the chunks. Alright, so we're gonna quickly go and grab ourselves the most basic resources, as if it is wood. And I've got a feeling, let me just quickly see if I'm on an island. I think I'm on an island. Oh my goodness, I'm actually on an island. The weirdest spawn. This is weird. Now to which way do we go then? I honestly don't know. Let's quickly grab a little more chunks, and see if we can find more land. Wow, this is a really weird spawn. Quickly grab all the chunks. If this game lags a little bit throughout the game, I do apologize. It is a big game. But I hate playing with lag as well, so I'm gonna try and play as best as I can. I can't believe this is incredibly weird. I don't know if we can. Now there's a little bit more. Okay, so that side is already loaded in. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, we're gonna head to that direction. Okay, we're gonna head to that direction. I was almost ready to restart this thing, but it doesn't seem like we have to, so it's fine. Okay, let's go grab ourselves some couple of wood, and then we are going to make ourselves a boat as well, so we can boat over it, and then we don't need to swim over. Okay, let's get ourselves some wood. And one of the things I'd also like to do in this series is to unlock all of the achievements in this game. If you don't know, there is achievements. If you go to pause and there is achievements, you'll see all these side missions. Grab iron, to go fishing, make a notch apple. It is the strongest apple there is. To go grab a few things, make a farming side, and all those type of things we are also going to aim for, which is also one of the things I'd like to do. Now we're going to quickly go and grab ourselves some not a hoe, oh my goodness. Let's make more. Okay, I want to make axe. Let's make a boat. We can make a boat. Okay. Now, you guys, I don't think you will see, you will see the difference, but in 1.9, the boat looks like this, and in 1.8 it doesn't have those arms that you can help with the boating. But in 1.9 it's a different design, and in 1.8 when you is this another island? This is another island. Okay, in 1.9 when you go full speed against a block, it doesn't break. So, oh my goodness, there's another island. Okay, guys, okay. I'm gonna start over with a new world. Let's create another one. 1.9 point. Let's just say like it, because the other one is 1.9, so we'll rewrite it. Okay, let's start with a new world and see if you get any better spawn. But when you go full speed with a boat into a block, the boat will break. And in 1.9 it doesn't. This is a lot better spawn. Okay, now we have a little bit of a better insight and a better spawn. Alright, so let's start with our basic resources. We need to get a few things before nightfall. Before it becomes dark, we need to grab ourselves a couple of things. First, we need to go and grab ourselves a furnace, which is going to make a lot of stone. And we have to go and grab ourselves some food so that we can survive, as well as we are going to get ourselves a small house, a temporary house where we can build, stay in for a while, and we can survive for a while, which is going to be the main purpose. Now, quickly going to chop off a little bit more wood. It is a sort. Okay, so I see there's a swamp over there, which could be good for slimes. Slimes is also a good thing to grab for if we want to make sticky pistons. And we're gonna try and see, a jungle is also a good place to find, but I personally like to find an open area, an open plain where I can see most of the things. And sometimes villages is also one of the main thing we need to find. For if we want to do trades, or let's go grab white wood. What type of is it? What wood is it? Birch wood. Okay, I'm gonna grab a few of these. This also makes nice building blocks, for it makes a little bit more of a white type of wood. Okay, so grab some stone as well. There's not stone nearby, only over there. Okay, let's take this with us. Okay. So I like to find an open area for my house to build a temporary house, for if I don't find a better place. So let's go quickly up to a few trees and scout the area. We've got some cows. Perfect. I like to farm with cows for some reason. Don't ask me why. I just like farming with cows. And then, there we go. We've got a couple of those. Sorry guys, the fighting in Minecraft 1.3 is also a bit different. Oh, double kill. You fight a little bit faster. So you fight a little bit faster than usual. But I will get used to it. It is something to get used to. But definitely one thing that changed a lot is the mobs. The mobs is definitely something that is increased, which is a little bit scary, but it gets along. We can get along with that. So quickly do a little bit of parkour up here, try and scout the way. I think there's an open plain over here. Okay, so there's a small mine there. Okay, I think we spawn a little bit to that side. Okay, I think there's a big open area that side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly go there, grab a little bit of stone, and then over there to find out how big the swamp is. And then we will be going to just to grab ourselves stone. There's a lot of stone to make ourselves a furnace, as well as stone items, which we're gonna need. It's a little bit stronger than wood. So first of all, let's place this over here, make ourselves a stone axe, or let's quickly make ourselves just an axe, pickaxe, so we can quickly grab ourselves some stone, and then we have much of our basic resources, which is wood and a furnace, workbench. One thing we also need is going to be coal. Coal is also a thing we're going to need, and then that means we're going to have to go and mine, which is a little bit scary from the start, but it's going to have to be done. That's not really... There's andesite. This is andesite as well. It's a nice building block. Andesite, just for an example to show you guys, it actually makes a beautiful building block. If you make 4 of them and you make it like this, it makes polished andesite, which is also a nice thing to build with. Just so this is also, I think, this is also a type of an andesite. I'm just gonna quickly show you guys. Let me just make a furnace so we can cook the food. Okay, let's put that there. We don't have that much wood. We've got a lot of wood, okay, which is fine. We're gonna make a couple of them. I'm just gonna take 4 of these. I think they last longer when it is in this type of form. I'm not sure. Let's see how it works. Let's gonna try. It doesn't take that long. We can have a couple more. Okay, yeah, just to show you guys, it's actually a nice building block. It looks polished, and this one is also the same. Just to show you guys, this is, I'm not sure what this name is, but it falls in the same class as that andesite. Diorite. There you go. It's also polished diorite. It does look a little bit different. So, but it can definitely become a nice building block. I like it actually. These two goes together perfectly. Okay, now we've got some food. Okay, that is a lot of stone. The reason I'd like to go to an open flat plain is because the animals are easy to get, and villagers normally spawn in an open flat plain where there's a small village as well, and it's just a lot easier for me to move around to see at a far distance. So I'm just gonna go and grab 5 of these, and then we're gonna see that how long it keeps us. Okay, there you go. So I'm gonna go and make ourselves one of those. So we have that, and then I am going to grab myself. Do we have enough? I'm not sure if we have enough. I think we do. Yeah, we actually have the perfect amount. Grab ourselves a stone sword as well as a pickaxe, but we're gonna have to go and grab ourselves some more sticks. There we go, like that, and there you go, perfect. Okay, as we are here, I'm also gonna grab a little bit more stone because we are going to need it, and this looks beautiful. I'm gonna go and grab this as well for future reference. We are going to build the biggest house in... Oh, we got some coal as well. We only got 1. There's more. Parkour. There we go. Okay, so we got gravel as well. Let's quickly go and... As we are here, so we can make a flint and steel. I don't want to waste that much time on this. I'm just gonna go and make like this because you're gonna need flint and steel as well. I can grab a couple of these and then okay, we've got 1. Flint and steel could become helpful, so I'm just gonna grab a couple of these, just so we can always place them again and use it again. So okay, I'm gonna go out now and find myself just a little bit of explore. Okay, so he said, oh, there's more. Oh, it's a mine shaft. Not a mine shaft, sorry, it's just a normal mine. And we've got some iron. Do we go for it? I'm going for it. We are, yes, we might as well just do it. Grab ourselves a couple of sticks. and make a few torches. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we've got a lot more coal, which is fine. I'm not that afraid to run into the darkness, but to run at night. But it is it is useful to not try and be risky on the first series. We're going to try and not take a lot of risks, as we are not prepared with armor or such things. Go make more torch. Okay, so we've got this is a huge stack. Coals normally come in huge stacks, so which is very useful. Sometimes when you go out mining and you have a buttload of coal and you find this big bunch, you can't resist to take them all, but you sometimes get irritated of how big it is. So we've got them, and then we go and grab ourselves some iron. We've got a 4-piece stack. Is it going to be 5? No, it's just 4. Okay. Do we go down there? I honestly just want to go and explore, but I don't think it goes too far. No, it just ends up here. Okay, let's go on. Let's see if we can find... I actually don't hope it is nighttime already. We're gonna have to go and make ourselves... we're gonna use wood to get up there. I think it is nighttime already, guys. I think it is already nighttime. Yeah, it's nighttime. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go firstly. We're gonna go to... Oh, I'm gonna need sheep as well. That's something we're gonna need as well. Yeah, sheep. Is this a normal cave? If this is a normal cave, it's fine. If this is just a normal cave, we can make it a back cave. But if this is just a normal cave, we can actually use this as a small house. Okay, this is actually not bad. This is just a small opening. Okay, it's nighttime. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light this up. I'm going to save the coordinates of this, for it can be our temporary house. Okay, let's just make a minus 83 and 403. Is it correct? Yes, it is. Okay, I've got a text document to save my... Okay, we're gonna grab these coals as well. You can never have too much coal, so we have them. Okay, now mobs to look out for in this Minecraft is skeletons. They actually have an attitude, and they actually go out to kill you. So you can go. They will kill you like a 360 no scope. They actually turn around in a 360. So they will go out and try and kill you, as well as creepers. Talking about creepers. Actually, don't want to. Okay, he's seen me. He's coming for me. Oh, he hasn't. Okay, there we go. Talking about the two to avoid as much as possible. These guys you can tank up. Come on. Alright, so you have two types of hitting a mob. You have the quick way that doesn't do too much damage, and then you have the one that you can hold in. That does a little bit more damage. So in that case, just for an example, I killed that mob in I think 3 hits, where if I hit it quickly, it would probably take me 5 to 6 hits. So you have to... I just want to make sure there's no one nearby. I'm gonna go in. If a creeper finds me, I'm gonna die. But I do plus minus know my way around here. So we actually want to find a sheep so we can grab wool, or the much longer way, or the longer way to do things is you're gonna grab a lot of string. Then we can make wool as well, but that's a long way to do because you're gonna have to grab a couple of wool. I think it's gonna be 4 strings for 1 wool. So which means it's going to be 4 12 strings just to make a bed where you're gonna have, and not all of the spiders actually drop. Okay, so we can see our house is lit there. Okay, now this is actually not the open plane I was wishing for, but you never know. You can just go around. Okay, wait, I see some pumpkin. Now, whenever I put it, you can put a pumpkin on your head, and you can watch. You can look at Enderman. Whenever you look at Enderman straight away, they go for you no matter what distance you are. They will go for you. But when you put a pumpkin on, you can look at them, and they don't realize you are looking at them, so they won't rage. So we're gonna try and grab ourselves some couple of more meat, and because it can become, as far as I know, stone axes does more damage than swords. Yeah, it does more. Hi. Stone axes, okay, yeah, okay. 1.9 is also a little bit different. As I said, stone axes or axes does much more damage than swords. It does more damage than swords. So that's also a thing we can remember for whenever we fight mobs. That's one thing we can do. So we can enchantments. Oh no, I'm not gonna face that. Okay, do we? Nah, I'm not ready for it yet. Okay, so we've got more coal. Perfection. Sometimes I play this offline on my own time, and it is sometimes very difficult to grab coal. I don't know why, but it is sometimes rare. It is rare sometimes. Now, one thing as well, if we go mining, we're gonna need lapis for enchantments, but lapis is a lot more rare than diamonds. So sometimes you find lapis a little bit more, but then you, oh my goodness, we're gonna take these. I'm hearing some cows. So it is a little bit difficult to find lapis more than diamond, but we are going to need it when we go in enchanting. And sometimes when you're lucky, you find it like in a ravine, or you find it on first spot, but you have to be lucky for it. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. So then if you find a ravine, that would be some big place. But sometimes you don't find a ravine, then you have to go and do shop mining, which is not always the most fun thing to do. So let's go upstairs and see where we are. Okay, I honestly don't know where I am now. I think my house is over to that side. I hope so. Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay. I would be so happy if we could find. Oh my goodness. These things are so annoying. Run! Oh my goodness, run. I almost died. That would be so awful. I hope there's no skeletons nearby. He would just pop me up from far. Oh my goodness. Stressful. Stressful. Okay, let's go up here and see if we can find. This is a big tree. Okay. I'm honestly feeling that side. I'm honestly feeling that side. Sugarcane is also a thing we can actually grab. Yeah, I'm gonna run through here and see what there is. I know it is the first episode, so we're not gonna do that much, but if we can find a good place to set our home, that would be actually perfect. Oh, we've got a skeleton on our bottom. Oh my goodness, right. If we can find a good place to set our home, which would be perfect, we can also probably put it between these trees. You know what? I'm gonna grab more of these. It's just so we have more. Okay, it is starting to... perfecto. We got a village! Oh my goodness, we got a village. Perfect! And it is in an open plain. Oh my goodness, this is perfect. Please tell me... Oh, there's one villager. Okay, we need... Okay. Whenever you need to make villages, you're gonna have to find a farmer. The farmer... Okay, we've got a toolsmith. Perfect. You need to grab a farmer, because if you make a... Is there only two? I'm taking these, by the way. And I think there's a zombie or someone outside. I'm gonna put these... Do I put it on? I'm putting it on. I'm hearing some... but there's a mine, that's why. Okay. Whenever you need to make a... Don't worry fam, I got you. That zombie was tanked. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. Don't worry. Now we can tank this guy. We have a little bit more protection. Come on, there you go. Die. Alright, if you ever... Okay, but this is a small village. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. What I was trying to say is whenever you try and make a villager spawner, like you're gonna make them in a small area where they keep multiplying, so you can use them. And there is okay. You're gonna have to go get a farmer. The farmer helps to feed the villagers. So here we have, I think it is a cleric. Oh my goodness, this is actually a big find, and it is near. Is there someone else up here? No, there is no one. Okay, this is perfect. I'm just gonna go and jump down. Okay, this is fine. Okay, this is going to be good. I'm loving this now. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I don't want to be that near to the villagers, because it could increase. Whenever I'm near someplace, it increases the mods. Oh my goodness! It increases the mob spawn in my area because I'm nearby, and when I'm nearby a villager, the mobs will just get more and more at the villagers, and they will probably kill them. And then we're gonna have to find another way to get more villagers, which is gonna be or going to go out and find more villagers, or it's going to be to find a villager zombie, and then we're gonna have to change him into a normal villager, which is actually rare because you don't normally find them in any place. Okay, I'm just gonna make... Okay, I just want to move around and see a good place to set up a small house. We actually left our previous house just there where it is. Okay, we've got more pumpkins. Sheep, there we go. Alright, this is turning up a lot better than I anticipated or I intended. Oh, that smashed him out of the way. And it is 3. Oh, it is 4. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so we've got... I'm going to leave that one. I just need to remember... Oh, and then there's more stone. I'm going to grab one more iron. Oh, I'm actually happy. I'm really happy. This is a great start. It's got more stone over here. Iron. I keep saying stone. There's a lot of stone. Let's grab these. There we go. Alright, so we've got these. Let's go and grab these stone as well. This is a big cave. But I'm gonna grab these so I do have them anyway. And my stone axe is probably gonna break any moment. If it can break these 3, more 4, 5, 6. Probably not. There we go. Do we have more stone? We have more stone. Where's our workbench? Crafting table. Put it down there. Okay, so we've got that. There we go. Grab these iron. Okay, so I'm actually very happy with the position we have, the open plain and the villagers, as well as the sheep, so we can make a bed. Okay, that's all. I'm not gonna go further into things. There we go. I'm just destroying this. There we go. Okay, so I got a little bit of plants here as well. I just need to remember, I probably need to go and grab the coordinates. Okay, I know where it is plus minus, roughly, so I'm just gonna go this way. If you can find a good place, that would be perfect. But I just do not, I have to remember, the further I go from the villages, the more, we've got some horses as well. The further I go away from the villages, the more rails I'm gonna need, which is also something we're gonna have to go and grab. I actually feel this area a little bit. I need to find near water. Okay, but it's fine, we have iron to make buckets, so it's not that bad. We need to find a big area. Oh my goodness. Where's the furnace? Oh, there's the furnace. Okay. Just put these in, and now we have a lot of them, so which is fine. Okay. Okay, so you got a lot of chickens. I'm actually feeling this over here, this area over here. We've got a big stone area, so we will never run out of stone. Got a lot of cows and water. I would probably ask you guys what you guys think, but you can't let me know if it isn't in the comments. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it somewhere here, and I'm going to make a small house in this area somewhere, and then if I'm gonna take a place where I feel it's rather good for now, and then I'm going to take a small house, build a small house there, and I'm gonna stay there for a while. And then as we go along and we find a better place, we might move there. But this is probably, let's name it our temporary but permanent house. It's gonna be our temporary house. That's not how our house will be, but it will be in this area somewhere, which I'm actually feeling. So I think we're gonna place it somewhere nearby. I just don't want to lose that 2 villagers. I honestly don't want to lose them, because as soon as I lose them, are they that side or that side? I think they're that side. Okay, I think I'm going to build a small house right over here. I think right over here, and we're going to use this plant as a memento for our very first house. And then it is going to be perfect. It is going to be a big house. One day we're going to build ourselves the biggest house there is on Minecraft, and it's going to be the best house there is. So I'm going to use this plant as a memento, and then we are going to have to grab ourselves some more wood, because our first house will be out of wood, and 36 wood would not work. So I'm going to place this over here so we know where it is. And there was a zombie that died over there. So let's go grab ourselves a couple more wood, and then we're gonna build ourselves a small house, and it's going to be a beautiful house. At first it won't be a beautiful house, it will just be a plain house, but it will look like the most beautiful house you have ever seen. And this actually also looks like a nice place to be. But as I said, it's just going to be a temporary house in a permanent place. So I'm actually very excited. I'm really excited to do this. So let's continue. Grab ourselves these wood, and then is it going to be enough? It will be enough, yes. Alright, so let's go back. Got some mushrooms as well. there it is. We're gonna make it just a small house, as I said, just a small house. Nothing big, nothing yet. And then it will become the biggest house. Gonna make it a little bit more spacious. Not that big, because I don't have that much things yet. Let's make it one more block. Okay, we're gonna make ourselves some doors as well. Need to organize my inventory. I don't know why I'm focusing that much to place these wood. I'm actually make a couple of these. 18 be enough? I'm actually gonna have to go and grab myself some more. Oh my goodness. Oops. I'm actually gonna have to go and grab myself some more wood if I'm gonna need more. There we go. I'm gonna make the door over here. There we go. Place the door over there, not there. Inside. There we go. Alright, and then I'm gonna take these. Oh my. These things and stairs are the worst things to build with. I actually have to build this slowly. There we go. It is turning nighttime already. So you guys will realize the nighttime. Oh my goodness, we don't have enough. Quickly grab some more. Place them. Put one over here. One over there. Do I have sticks? I don't have sticks. Make more sticks. Got 4. Let's make 4. There we go. Place them outside. 1, 2, 3. I already see some mods. 4, 5. Just over there. I'm gonna place one over here. I know that's a lot of light, but the more light it is, the better. Alright, there we go. So we have a small house. Okay, if you guys don't know yet, you can go out and you see there is, on your left hand side, you will see there's a lot of things. Under biomes, you have plain and light. You'll see 10. Whenever the light is 7 or lower, that's where mods can spawn. So for those who don't know yet. So, I'm going to quickly go and make myself comfy as possible. And then I think we're going to end the first episode right here. Let's make ourselves a bed. And there you go, we've got ourselves a bed. So let's place the bed over here, right in front of the door. And then we're going to make ourselves a couple of furnaces. I don't have that much stone, so I'm going to have to go and grab myself 1 extra furnace. Which is fine, it's fine, it doesn't matter that much. We're going to put a couple of those in there, and then a couple of those in there. Make ourselves some food. And then, last but not least, make ourselves a chest. So we can organize a little bit better. Alright, so we put all those in there. Stone, seeds, arrows, coal, obsidian. We have obsidian, which is a big find. I'm actually going to place that there. Wood. Sorry, it's just the camera. And I'm going to just stay it like this. So, that will be the first episode of this series. I'm going to continue on. I'm very excited to do this, so I am excited to continue on with this series. Alright guys, sorry for the inconvenience. The camera I recorded with, the battery just died, so I'm going to record the outro with my phone. This is going to be my very first episode of this Minecraft series. If you have enjoyed it and you'd like to continue on with this series, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new around here, please don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye.